Welcome back, everybody. Today's deep dive is going to be, well, pretty wild, actually. We're diving into the world of AI in theater.
Really fascinating stuff.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I was blown away by some of the stuff you sent over. Like AI writing plays now. That's incredible.
It really is. It's amazing to see how this ancient art form is being transformed by technology. And it's not just some far off thing either. It's happening right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like that
It,
play, Sunspring AI, wrote the entire thing, right?
it did. Now, it might not have been ready for Broadway,
Huh,
but it was a major moment. The first time an AI had ever written a complete play, it really got people talking about the possibilities.
for sure. And the tech has come a long way even since then, right?
Yeah.
You mentioned GPT-4. That's the AI that's like reading all these scripts, novels, everything, and learning how to write.
Exactly. It's analyzing huge amounts of text, absorbing the nuances of language, plot structure, character development.
Yeah.
It's not just randomly stringing words together. It's understanding what makes a good story, a compelling character.
Okay, so that's what I was wondering. It's actually understanding, not just mimicking. But isn't that, like, a little unnerving for actual playwrights? I mean, is AI going to replace them?
That's a common concern, and understandably so. But I see it more as a collaboration. These tools are designed to enhance human creativity, not replace it.
So more like a digital brainstorming partner.
Exactly. Say a writer is stuck on a scene. They could feed the AI what they have, the characters, the tone they're going for, and it could suggest different dialogue options, plot twists, even alternative endings.
Wow. That's actually super cool. And this isn't just about the writing itself, is it? There's Rehearsal Pro, too, which you highlighted. That helps actors learn their lines, right?
Right. It's like a high-tech teleprompter, but with layers of analysis built in. It's already fantastic for memorization, but the really exciting thing is how it's evolving. Future versions could provide real-time feedback during rehearsals, analyzing an actor's pacing, tone, even their movements, and suggesting adjustments to better convey their character's emotions.
It's like having a virtual acting coach right there in the room.
Precisely. And it goes even further. AI can even help with set design.
No way. So instead of those elaborate miniatures, they're using AI.
Exactly. Designers are using AI-powered tools to create virtual 3D models of their sets. They can experiment with different configurations, lighting schemes, all before a single piece of wood is cut.
Okay, that's just plain cool.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what else is cool? That infinite hotel thing we were talking about earlier, where the audience gets to make choices that affect the play.
Ah, yes. The Infinite Hotel is a fantastic example of how AI can create truly interactive theatrical experiences.
Yeah. So it's like everyone in the audience is a co-writer, a co-director. I mean, what even is a performance when the line between the stage and the audience gets blurred like that, and it gets even wilder? I read that AI can, like, personalize the entire theater experience, not just the play itself, but like recommending shows you might like, even suggesting places to grab dinner before the show.
Absolutely, that's definitely on the horizon. Imagine getting recommendations tailored to your taste, maybe even invitations to exclusive events or behind-the-scenes access based on your level of engagement.
See, that's the stuff that gets me excited. But okay, for all this talk about AI and the future of theater, we got to talk about the practical side too. I mean, those huge sets, all those costumes, the energy it takes to light up a theater.
Yeah,
How can AI help make theater more sustainable?
that's a crucial question. Sustainability is no longer optional, it's a necessity. And you might be surprised how big a role AI can play.
Well, I got to admit, when I hear AI and theater, I don't exactly think eco-friendly. I'm picturing like robots acting on stage, powered by tons of electricity.
Not quite, haha. But imagine this, AI helping set designers choose the most sustainable building materials. Think recycled or reclaimed items, things like that. Or AI could optimize a theater's lighting and sound systems, minimizing energy use without sacrificing artistic vision.
So it's like having a super efficient stage manager, like dimming the lights when no one's on stage.
Exactly. And it's not just about saving energy. AI can help create modular set designs that can be easily adapted and reused for different productions. Less waste, less need to build new sets from scratch every time.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. And it makes me think about another cool thing we touched on earlier, accessibility. Making theater more accessible for everyone, both in terms of who can experience it and who can create it.
Absolutely. That's another area where AI can make a huge difference. There's a real push to democratize theater, to make it a space where anyone can participate, regardless of their background or experience.
Yeah, I love that. So how does AI factor into that?
Well, imagine aspiring playwrights who don't have access to traditional workshops or mentors. AI could give them feedback on their scripts, offer writing prompts, even connect them with other writers online.
It's like a 247 digital writing group. That's awesome.
Exactly. And it goes beyond just writing. AI-powered tools could help aspiring actors by offering personalized coaching, feedback, maybe even simulating different performance scenarios.
Wow, so no matter where you live or what your background is, you could have the tools and resources to explore your own creativity, your own theatrical side. That's amazing.
It is, because at the end of the day, for all its complexity, AI has the potential to reconnect us with something deeply human. Our desire to tell stories, to create, to share experiences.
That's a good point. It's like we have this amazing technology, but it's reminding us of something we've always been, storytellers.
Precisely. And as AI keeps evolving, who knows what new possibilities will emerge? We're just starting to scratch the surface of what's possible when you bring together art and technology like this.
And speaking of scratching the surface, we talked earlier about how AI is changing the very definition of theater. Like, what does live even mean anymore when you've got algorithms calling the shots?
Ah, yes, the million-dollar question. And it's one that we're going to unpack right after this quick break.
So about that million-dollar question, when we've got AI shaping the story in real time, what does live even mean in theater anymore?
It really makes you think, doesn't it? It's like in traditional theater, every line, every gesture, it's all from the actors, director, all those human choices. But with AI making decisions on the fly based on what the audience is doing, that line gets really blurry.
Totally. So is it the actor performing, the AI, or like some kind of joint performance between the AI, the actors, and the audience all
Yeah.
together? My head's spinning.
Mine too. And it brings up even more questions about who we credit for the performance. If
Mhm.
the AI comes up with this amazing, super dramatic line that blows everyone away, who do we clap for? The programmer who created the AI, the
Yeah.
writer who, gave the AI its initial material, the AI itself. It's crazy.
I know, right? It's like we're heading into this totally new era of art where the line between what's human and what's machine-made is getting blurrier and blurrier.
Absolutely. And as AI gets even more advanced, imagine AI writing not just like a single line, but a whole play that makes people laugh, cry, everything. What does that say about art, about creativity, about us?
And about how we see machines, too. Like when that little robot in Wall-E fell in love with the spaceship probe thing, people were crying. We're hardwired to find emotion and meaning, even when it comes from like lines of code and algorithms.
Such a great point. And maybe that's the core of it, right? Theater, whether it's got robots on stage or not, it's about holding up a mirror to ourselves. AI or no AI, it makes us think about the world, about technology, about what it even means to be human in totally new ways.
So we're being changed by AI in theater. But theater is using AI to change us, too.
That's the beauty of it, isn't it? This isn't about replacing artists with machines. It's about seeing what crazy, amazing things can happen when those two worlds crash into each other.
I like that. It's hopeful. So to everyone listening, next time you're at the theater, don't just watch the play. Think about all the stuff, seen and unseen, human and artificial, that made that experience possible. You might be surprised.
And hey, who knows? Maybe you'll be inspired to create a little magic of your own.
And that's our deep dive for today. Until next time, stay curious.